might announce that people under 17.
Is this okay? Yeah.
So the genius of this policy is that it kind of starts small, but gains impact over time. So from the 1st of January next year, the first young people will be protected from the sale of tobacco, and then over time that cohort will grow and grow and grow as people age into the policy. And then over time, people are going to be protected from ever acquiring the addiction to tobacco. You know, within 50 years, it's going to be protecting the population as a whole from a large amount of death and disease.
You know what? Put some reasons there as well.
You're trying to get there.
Obviously smoking is not good anyway, so anything the government puts in place against smoking is going to be positive, but people are going to smoke regardless. No matter what they put in place, they're going to smoke. I feel like it's going to put the percentages higher of people illegally smoking, whether that's cheaper tobacco, this, that.
What, and then that's the TikTok?
Yeah.
I do think it's important that children don't have access to it. I feel like that's very important. There's too many minors and teenagers that have access to tobacco that's not really so good for them. Yeah.
I think banning is probably bad, because when you ban things, people just get it in another way, right? Like drugs are banned, but people still do drugs. I think it's good that they're making a step, but they need to do it in a way that's not just going to say stop, sort of just trying to like make people stop progressively or through the right means without banning it straight away.
I don't know. Of course I get the idea of making it harder for young people to get tobacco, but as someone that used to smoke and quit, I feel like you can quit actually if you want to. But to have the choice to do it or to not do it, I feel like that's quite important to me at least. I think it's just gonna separate like the generations, because if you're then, like people born in 2008, they're gonna think, okay, so if I was born 1 year before, I could smoke now. There is not really much logic behind it. I feel like to set it to this date.
And then, as I say, boxes and boxes of cigarettes.
Really not quick, because it's like habitual. It's easier because it's like wake up. Do
you have a black fabric in your bag?
I don't, but do you want me to stand in the way of a light ray?
Actually.
So vaping and nicotine products that don't contain tobacco are not included in this law. And that's important on the one hand because we know that not everyone will stop smoking, or some people will start. So we need to make sure that there are less harmful alternatives to tobacco available for those people who become addicted to nicotine. And so vapes will still be available to people over the age of 18 to purchase. But the law is changing, so we will have many more controls over the way that vaping and other nicotine products are promoted. So the law will give the government the power to remove the bright colours that we see on packaging and on products, to control the names of products, to control how they are displayed at point of sale, the way that they're advertised out in the world.
Some in the shop, like, necessarily have to buy them.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.